Welcome to the Mirror Purpose Experience, brought to you by Digicel Foundations, Grace Foods, and TVJ. I am Rondell Positive. I am Jamaican. I am purpose. I am here on purpose, was born for purpose, living purpose, and I will not die until I fulfill my purpose. This experience is designed to activate purpose, to transform the nations one life at a time, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare, not of Jamaica, but of the whole human race. To kickstart this episode, we head on over to P Square, where youths impact other youths by becoming agents of change. We feature this week Brandon Bonner, a third form student of the Noon Park Technical High School, who was the #1 student in first form and second form. Then came COVID-19 and the youth life mashup. But he rose, he got up, and he climbed his way right back to the top. Take a look.
Say the answers in the mirror. The mirror. In the mirror.
My name is Brandon Bonner. I attend Noon Park Technical High School, and I am here to tell you of how I cope with the COVID and the online learning. In 7th grade, I was a top boy. I was doing well, but because of the COVID, I fell back. The reason for that is because I didn't have any Wi-Fi at home. I mostly use data, and sometimes I don't have any, and my family members or Mr. Douglas will provide it for me. And because of that, I wasn't catching up on my subjects or the assignment. My grade was falling. I didn't feel comfortable about it. So I decided to change that. Some of the things that I have changed is that recently I used to play games, go out and just forget about the book. But then when the report come in, never appreciate it, never like it. I have to stop playing them games there, go out and idle and do more of my assignment them and stop miss out on class. But one time I decided to ask Miss Ali Douglas in class, and she said yes. Start sending her message, ask her about the work them, assignment them, and if she can reach out to a teacher for me and tell me if I miss out any assignment so I can get to do it. And she did it. And when she did that now and tell me, do the work, send it back to she, and she give the teacher, then me get my grade. After I start doing that, I find myself I improve more. I start to get good grades now because of she provides service and I don't have any. I'm attend the class, go in the classroom, search for any classwork that I have not done and do it, send it in, go back to her, tell her. She'll tell the teacher, some decide say I have to push harder and focus more on the work and can make my parents proud.
Continue on your road to greatness, Brandon. The world awaits you. Still to come, purpose activators, mirror meds, artists on purpose, and much more. But before we go to the break, let's take a trek back when school used to keep. Watch this.
Say the answers in the mirror. The mirror. In the mirror. We are the change. We want to see it. We can change the world. This takes you and me. The answers in the mirror. The mirror.
Talking to one of the I Am Purpose members today was one of the best conversations I've ever had, and I would really like to see the budget. God bless us all.
I just want to say that this is very awesome. It was not an ordinary devotion, and you guys, you reach the kids by being very simple in what you were doing. They listened. and they heard. And I really appreciate the fact that you guys would have taken time out, you know, to tell them about purpose and that they are purpose, because many of them don't know that. And even the fact that Dunamis could share that he thought he was ugly for years. There are many kids here who think that about themselves, and to hear that, listen, you are destined for greatness, you have purpose in life, is just awesome.
This morning in particular, I think it was such a wonderful devotion. We have been having some challenges with students who have different kinds of background and all that kind of thing. So the purpose this morning of I Am Purpose is that it brings out a lot of changes within our society, how we see people who have evolved through the challenges they have faced, and no matter what, we can be what we want to be.
I am extremely elated when I saw Rondell Positive with the I Am Purpose campaign at my school. We tend to think that school is all about the chalk and the talk, now that we are exposed to technology and all of that. But we can't go far, we can't go anywhere, as a matter of fact, if the Lord is not in it. And sometimes as teachers we get overwhelmed. And so when I saw the move came in, and it's literally a move, came in, and I mean, we have devotions on a Monday morning and we can't get our children to be that quiet. And I mean, you saw children engaged, and you saw them, some persons, you could actually see them connecting with self. You know, there was a young man who gives endless of trouble, and he went up to Mr. Rondell and said that I need help. I'm sure that not only the teachers and our students, and when they go home this evening, will be reflecting on what happened today, and it is a blessing. And I know that this campaign in other schools, I mean, if we could extend it to our Caribbean neighbors, it would be great. You know, something like this in school really do make a great impact, and it also offers us some help and some solace as to, look here, you can't do it on your own. And with a move like this, we can only expect greater and better things.
Welcome back to the Mirror Purpose Experience. I'm Rondell Positive. A purpose activator is someone who is willing to invest their life in the lives of others. This week we feature Miss Aldith Douglas. She's a senior teacher, she's a mentor, she's a woman who is designed to transform the nations. This woman's heart is so huge for Jamaican kids. Take a listen.
We are the change. We want to see you. We can change the world. This can see.
I am Aldith Douglas, a teacher, senior teacher at Dunoon Park Technical High School, where I've been teaching for 25 years plus. I am employed in the business department. I teach several subjects, and I also coordinate several extracurricular activities at Dunoon. It is very interesting that as a young person in school, I aspired to be a lawyer, but God knew differently. So I started out in teaching with really the intention that as soon as I was able to, I would go on to study law and move on with my legal career. But after 25 years, almost 30 years in total in teaching, I'm still in the teaching career. I asked myself many times, why is it that you're still in the classroom? And I know it is really my destiny. God chose me. I did not choose the classroom. And I have to serve my purpose, and that's my sole desire, to really live my purpose. I am purpose-driven. I love working with young people. I love to see how they are developing. You know, when a student is able to move from being, you know, just someone who was so uncertain about themselves and their purpose, and I see them, you know, developing into beautiful young people, I feel like, yes, there's no price that you can put on this. During the pandemic, I sort of feared, how is it I was going to manage as a classroom teacher? Truthfully, I knew nothing about technology. I learned how to use the platform, but most importantly, I decided one day that, you know, When I saw the struggles of the students, I decided that, you know, I'm going to focus more on their growth, their spiritual, you know, being. I'm not going to focus so much on the academic. I'm going to seek to really help these students to develop and become what God has destined them to be. And hence I started to prepare my plan of action. My plan of action, as I said, included establishing a mentorship program. Mentorship is extremely important. There are so many young persons out there with greatness within them. And all that they are asking for, all that they are searching for is just somebody to be there for them, to just encourage them. Mentorship, to mentor these young people. They know what they want to do, you know, but they don't know how to go about doing it. They just want somebody to believe in them, somebody that they can turn to, someone that they can ask, you know, for, you know, support. And so mentorship is extremely important. I want the entire Jamaica, the entire world to understand that, you know, it's just about, not about yourself only. It's not just about your own children. It's not even just about the students that you have in your classroom. It's just about reaching out. Anyone that God put in your immediate sphere of influence that you would just really give a listening ear. That's all they want, somebody to believe in them. And so mentorship, I must really applaud persons like Rondell Positive and, you know, the mentorship program that my own students at Dunoon have just so religiously attended on a Friday evening. And, you know, for approximately an hour and a half, it is just simply amazing. And I've seen these students, I've said, just blossom into beautiful human beings. I think some of their parents can't even recognize them. So something good must be happening. And, you know, I just really want to give that honor to the mentorship program. Again, I want to mention especially Dunoon's past students, alumni. They have just been great. They have just been awesome. They have just been amazing. So if you can help somebody as you live your life, then your living shall not be in vain. I can think, for example, of a particular student right now. There are many, but I want to mention especially Daniel Heath and Brandon Bonner. These are students who just were so unsure about their future. And Brandon, for example, wasn't doing well in the first semester. And he reached out and wow, I tell you, Brandon is now walking in his purpose. He's so driven. On a Friday night, Brandon is hurrying home from football. Which boy picked run home from football to be in a mentorship program? That's Brandon. I am Aldith Douglas, a Jamaican, and I am advancing the welfare of the whole human race.
Simply amazing, Aldith. Thank you so much. A mother to many, a friend to the youth, a nation builder, and a world changer. In the meantime, let's head on over to Mirror Meds, where we meditate for a minute.
We are the change. We want to see it. We can change the world. This makes
Everyone wants to chase success. But if you keep chasing success, success is going to run away from you. You know what you need to do? Instead of trying to become a successful person, I want to encourage you. Seek to become a person of value, a person of influence, a person who has invested in developing that gift that you carry, that greatness that is residing inside of you. According to the book, it says, a man's gift, not his job, but his gift shall make room for him and bring him before great men. Oh, have you seen what brought Usain Bolt before great men? Have you seen what brought Shelley and Fraser Price before great men? Have you seen what brought Bob Marley before great men? Your gift makes room for you and brings you before great men. And then you said to me, but what is my gift? I can tell you, just like a seed possesses a tree, just like a mother goat possesses a kid already, you carry a gift. The thing is that you need to find that gift. And the truth is, to find that gift, then you need to refine that gift. What I'm saying is, make yourself into a person of value, a person of influence, and then the world will want to know you. Remember, don't you dare die and the world don't know you. Remember that out of 7.9 billion people, there's only one of you. Remember that out of 79 billion fingers, you alone have this index finger. God made you special. Think of yourself that way. So that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. And play your part. You know the rest.
We are the champions.
Slowly but surely, oh yeah, I'm gonna reach my destiny. I'm gonna reach my destiny. Welcome back to the Mirror Purpose Experience. I am Rondell Positive. Listen, in Patriotic Pioneers this week.
We are the champions. We want to see you. We can change the world. This makes you and me.
Let us pray. Father, we thank you. We thank you that heaven was present and is present with us this morning. You would have created every individual that is present at this place for your purpose. Now you have given us authority as ambassadors to speak over the earth. So we speak over Waterford High School. We release all divine plans for the lives of every individual on this property. We thank you that you have taken them out of their houses that they could meet in this place, separated from all of the problems and issues, that you can get the attention of the people. They are your people. Release every truth about them that you want them to know. So that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship and prosperity, and play a part in advancing the welfare not of Jamaica nor Waterford, but the whole human race. Maybe God that you open the eyes of every individual, youth and adults, to recognize that you place them in this geographical location, this place called Jamaica, to impact the world. Maybe that when you are finished with this school, they will recognize the greatness that you deposited in each individual. Because when you made man, you made every man to have dominion over the earth. Restore your people. Renew your people, God. Help them to recognize that the redemption has already come. For the work has been done by Jesus Christ. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us as we forgive those. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever.
Hope you have been enjoying the experience so far. So far, we reached the end of the show. Do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mirror Purpose Experience, and follow us on all social media platforms. The Mirror Purpose Experience has been brought to you by Digicel Foundation, Grace Foods, TVJ. To take us out this week, yours truly, Your purpose I call you, call you, call you. Another time for you. Your purpose I call you.
Hi, my name is Anjanette Knight, past student of Morant Bay Primary, where my life-changing journey in track and field began. Growing up, I did not enjoy participating in sports because I suffered from severe asthmatic conditions. But when I was in grade 5, my teacher, Mr. Allen, encouraged me to join the school's track and field team. I did not enjoy it at first because Mr. Martin, my coach, did not give me a break. I went to the National Stadium shocking myself and everyone, breaking the girls under 12 400 meter record, a record that still stands today. I am US 2-time ACC champion and 2021 NCAA 400 meter hurdles bronze medalist. I am Jamaican and I am advancing the welfare of the old.